different Town Hall 12 maxed out base layouts. Dragons, 9 in my army camps, 1 in my siege machine, and I've got to tell you guys, this is actually a viable strategy. I have been getting around about 70% 2-star on a lot of different bases. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure to do so. Remember, we do have the giveaway at the end of the month. One lucky subscriber will win the Silver Pecker statue, and make sure to hit the notification bell as well to be notified on all of my videos. Now, I do like to use the electro dragons to funnel, so anywhere where there's a section of the base where you can kind of carve out a few buildings, it's going to be helpful. What I'm going to try and do here is jump my heroes in sacrificially in order to take out some key objectives. So once this electro dragon does a little bit more damage here, look at the funneling that it does onto them buildings. Absolutely perfect. Then as my king walks along, he is going to jump right where I want him, along with my queen and grand warden. Now I'm actually going to save the rage spells for the electro dragon. Let's use, once the eagle artillery has fired, the king's ability and the grand warden's ability to save all of them barbarians. And looks like I didn't time it right, and they indeed go down. But anyway, guys, we are going to get what we want here. The queen isn't going to take that jump. Now she decides to. What I want is the air defense, so I kind of need her to walk over to the other side, get that air defense, then we will start to put the electro dragons in. Looks like she wants to go through a wall. Thank you very much, Queen. Thanks. And anyone that's had that issue with the Queen, make sure to let me know, but I think we've all seen it before. Anyway, in comes the Electro Dragons. Let's try and drop off this siege machine right on top of that air defense so we can get it down. Perfect. That is actually a quite nice example there of the power of the siege machine. Let's use another rage spell down the bottom here to try and get these buildings down. Under rage, the Electro Dragons are amazing, guys. And as you can see, 74% already against this base. They are extremely powerful. 30 troop capacity they will cost, so they will need to give you a lot of value, but they are great initially when there's no air defense in a base to create the funnel. And then, like I said, if you can use the rage spells on them, they're very slow, very much like the balloons. They are slow, but they do massive damage, so the rage spells really do help them out in order to get right the way through the base. 81% 2-star to kick off this video. Let's attack a different base layout. Here we are, guys, base number 2. Again, we are kind of just funning around with all Electro Dragons, but I have been practicing this on the dev build, and it is actually a viable strategy. What I like to try and do is sacrificially use the heroes to take out one air defense. That's why I like to bring a jump spell, just so that they can be provided with access straight to it. And then I have a Zap Quake combination for a second one, or an air sweeper, because the air sweepers are actually even more deadly on the Electro Dragons than the air defense themselves. Now, I tried to use the Grand Warden's ability to encounter all of the King's Barbarians, just to try and create the funnel as best as I can with that. Looks like they've taken down quite a bit. Let's use that Queen's ability, just about get an expo, and then in comes the Electro Dragons. We're going to bring them all in from this side. Actually, what I haven't done, guys, I'm too busy talking, I haven't taken out this air defense here, so let's quickly Zap Quake that, and I'm going to hold on to the Sage Machine. That's something I would recommend, guys, just in case you can adapt. And I'm trying to see whether I think... Let's show you. So it's going to go straight to the Town Hall. Could I get it to the back of this air sweeper? I actually think there's too much damage, but I've taken the risk. Let's see if it can make it over there and get a Electro Dragon onto it. Pressing that ability to make it come out, and there we go. Air sweeper goes down, guys. So amazing stuff. You can try and kind of adapt your attacks, if you will, with the siege machine, and we're already up to 56%. Let's get another rage spell in. They are quickly going down here, but again, because of that chain lightning, we're getting close to that 70%. This is actually a very strong attack. As you can see, we're going to get better part of 3/4 of the base down. So very good stuff for the Electro Dragons. I've actually found even more success mixing in a few balloons just to snipe off some of them defenses. Let me know if you'd like to see that, and let me know what you think of this mass Electro Dragon attack and the Electro Dragon troop itself. It is very slow, guys, but it's very powerful, so the rage spells are very effective for it. Remember, the haste spells aren't really going to increase its attack speed, and that's what it's slow with. Even once it gets to a target, it needs a bit of time in order to